The candle penalty is rough, man. It's like, okay, all right.
Memory is the hearth that warms the mind.
Yeah, great. Favorite toy, but not dealing anybody who's gonna be using it.
Bask for a moment in the light of distant days. When all is lost, we cling to what we can remember. Sanctuary, as fleeting as a
I'll have to get like a
dying star.
linguini or something. Yeah, just put, I'm not gonna be putting him in the back for this team. Hey, Ball, how's it going, bud? Good to see you, friend. How go the runs? We just lost to a giant fish. Pretty standard for me. So I haven't had a win in a while, honestly. We had that win streak going, and then I think just playing the Vestal, I've just been a little bit loose with how we've been playing recently.
Let us hope
Been much better, but day at a
desperation
time, yeah.
can be
Sorry to hear things are going rough, man. But sending you all the love.
abandoned.
Levi
or
bullied the
forgotten.
crew, yeah.
It is ours now.
Levi Ackerman bullied the crew. I need to finish. I need to catch up on AOT. I need to catch up on MHA. I need to finish One Piece. That'll happen never. One day. Too many shows, too little time, not enough attention span. Maybe Last of Us. I don't know. I've got other shows that probably come first. At least suspension is always good.
Investment.
I'll take the slime mold,
Yet untraveled.
and we'll leave the rest. One Piece needs to finish One Piece. Valid. They're gonna get to the One Piece and find out there's a second piece, and then we're gonna get like Boruto. Which God, I hope not, because they did my boy Naruto dirty
You can feel it. A change in the air.
with that show. Boruto was the One Piece. Worst treasure ever. We gotta get to the fucking One Piece, and it's gonna be like, the One Piece was the friendships we made along the way.
To the spreading
Like,
stain.
spent years of my life, years, waiting for this moment. And it was friendship? I'm done. Isn't it decades at this point? I mean, I've only been watching it for years. But, like, yeah, Oda, the guy who is writing the manga, I think it's been going for over 10 years at this point.
Push on to the inn. Rest and resupply await you.
Huh. Wow.
Rest tonight. Under the mountains, unblinking
Where are we going?
gaze.
God damn, why am I always getting Region 1 sluice? Not that I mind, but like you have better chances of getting the sluice like trinkets like later.
Proposition.
So it's just a bit annoying.
Experience, however painful, is the greatest teacher of all. Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as sharpened steel.
Regardless of the patch, yeah, they're pretty much on point. I would say the only guides that are really outdated are gonna be the not really outdated, but the one that's changed the most is the Seething Sigh, the chapter 2 boss. That one has had a pretty significant change in how it plays from when I made the guide. Is there a difference doing sluice earlier versus later? Later is just going to give you better loot. Generally, you're going to have a higher chance for finding better loot.
This is swine.
I'm going to go for the... I really want to try to find the lockbox. It's just a really rare item I've yet to see, so... Yeah, everything else should be pretty much on point. Might be a few, like, I think on, like, the Focus Fault, there's a... It's got 50% more HP, a couple other things. I'll be redoing all the guides when the game launches at 1.0, but for now, for the most part, it should cover the basics of any guides. Tier lists are all pretty much the same, the only difference being that the Vestal wasn't around when I made the tier list, so her abilities and whatnot are not included. Hey, we got it! This is one of the new items. Locked Strongbox. Gives you 48 relics when you get to the inn, and then it will turn into something special when you get there. So, fancy. We also got Iron Brazier, which does absolutely fucking nothing for us because we are on Infernal. So that's cool. Yeah, spoken into existence for real.
You will fight.
So that others may flee. Hi, piggies. Sturdy enemies. They're so sturdy. Wow, that was a weak Howling End. Okay.
Early results.
All this block in the front 2 rows is really strong for us here. Go ahead and blind this guy. Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of damage. Good miss.
Well done.
He burned himself, which is super cool. Good job. Step for almost as much as Howling in there, yeah. Yeah, his stabs can do some pretty gnarly damage. Ow. Not where we want to be. Yeah, this probably... This is already a really shitty start to this run. Hey, Creans, how's it going here? What are the hero paths we're using? We have Ravager, Seraph, Wanderer. God damn it. Wanderer, apparently. We just started this run. And Aspirant. Alright, Wanderer Jester. I meant to take a Virtuoso. Hey, but look, Peculiar Pods. Actually, one of the better items you can get in the sluice. So that's good. The only item in the game that I know of that can increase your debuff chance. So might as well throw it on him, because he's the only one debuffing. And we can switch on to Vulnerability. And I'm going to switch these two. Sorry about that. No, it's good. I'm glad. I mean, better I notice now than than later, right? Oh well. I mean, Jester's still fine as a Wanderer. He's one of the heroes that works well as a Wanderer, so not terrible. We'll be fine. You guys want to take all my fucking money already? Guys, chill. Region 1. Stop wanting to run. You're all in good health. And they're hastened, which means 2 of them are going to skitter and then 1's going to pass. Do I have illumination on? I have no idea. Hasten actually working in our favor there. I do not have illumination on. Should have illumination on, but I don't. Shouldn't have howling ended there, because it still had dodge. Alright, let's go get Divine Comfort going now and let's keep ourselves being topped off.
Bravo! Let us hope to finish this quickly.
It's a lot of damage he's stabbing for. Get them all healed up. Where did that blind come from? I didn't even notice she had it on her. Definitely want to get toe-to-toe upgraded pretty soon here, because Howling End is just annoyingly bad with toe-to-toe the way that it is, without some way to get rid of the winded. Alright, well, at least dead now, so that's good. Nice crit. Yeah, Divine Comfort early is pretty good. Does keep you topped off a little bit. And that 2 health like doesn't seem like it adds up to much, but
Eager to ply his trade.
it does.
The loathing festers.
Alright. Pull up the map like it's going to show me anything.
The pitiless stamp of cloven hooves can
Right
be
for the
heard
next fight.
ahead.
More fights. More pigs. More pigs, please. There we go.
On to the next.
Yeah.
Haste and
That was better.
carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Comfort gets a lower HP and it heals the enemy. Yeah, it does do a really good job of just kind of keeping yourself topped off. And it helps with my self-burning dumbass of a occultist who's doing the Lord's work, critting everything. So, probably shouldn't say anything.
We are the flame, burning brightly.
Kind of for a
all
stabby
the
emote,
world
yeah.
to see.
Stabby. I do have an occultist emote, but it's more a bleedy emote.
There are rumors these rancorous
Oh, creature
beasts
den.
have some demonic spark of
That's what we want.
otherworldly intelligence.
Quad Worms, probably the best one you can start off with. Especially in Region 1 because they can't eat corpses, so pretty good start. Death Store, the Bleed Landing, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Ah, 16 damage. He can do like 15. It's crazy. Right, so she's only going to generate conviction. Right, I forget the Seraph only generates conviction through consecrations proccing. So that is something to keep in mind. God, the damage range on that is funny. I mean, I'll take a 2 bleed over a 4 bleed any day. There we go. These guys can eat corpses on round 1. So let's go ahead and let's get consecration going here. Start getting this to proc. My poor Hellion. This is fine. Everything's fine. There we go.
The slow suffering begins.
See if this hits. Of course it does. Because it never doesn't.
An interminable conflict.
Didn't get the burn there, unfortunately.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Okay. There we go.
A simple
Little rough, but we came out of that with pretty low stress. That's good.
In this world, wealth is
Congealed slime,
purpose.
which is fine. -3 stress on the team is good. Not great. I mean, it's not great after this region because, like, generally we're probably gonna get out of this with fairly low stress. We don't have a region, like, there's no gatekeeper or anything like that, but yeah, whatever.
Wine folk, indulging their vileness in the dark.
Indulging their vileness in the dark. Is there any other way to indulge your vileness? I think that's the best way to indulge vileness, I would say. That's a lot of piggies. Goodbye.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Blind has not been operating for me today. Blind and dodge both have not been good for me today. If I can get Icon of the Light, I'd be really happy. That would give us a really big boost to regen. But I won't get that lucky because that's just not how the game works.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
Indulge your vileness in any light level. Depends on personal preference, I suppose. Yeah, but like, it's much more fun to do it in the dark. Thought it was good last round. When I say what's hit or miss? Icon of the light? Blind tokens? I mean, yeah. I mean, you notice when they don't work, and you don't really notice when they do work. I'm sure they worked just fine last run. I just felt like they didn't.
A righteous action.
Oh, was it a pun? Sorry. You'd say it's hit or miss. Yeah. Look, my brain doesn't operate at any speed.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's a good trinket. I just don't have a leper to really take advantage of it. We do get the speed benefit from it, so like that's good. It's like, you know, who do we want going really fast? We have a really slow team, actually, now I think about it. So, like, that's good, I guess. But
a simple choice.
Blind is not, like, the most common thing in the game, so. But, like, if we get blinded, you know, that'll help us out. Our relationships are not happy right now. Lots of 8s, which 8s and 7s and stuff, not good. I mean, sorry, I have to take the fight. I know this is gonna hurt relationships, but I gotta take fights right now. You're now ready for the shroud. Yeah, now I'm ready for the shroud. Like, going to the sluice and not taking fights is just not a good idea. Like, the whole, like, you need to take advantage of every opportunity you get in this region. Because otherwise you just won't get the value out of it. I want every trinket I can get, potentially, out of this area. Pig sticker, bone mallet, Wilbur's flag, javelin, like, these are all things that I really want.
Steady yourself. The slow suffering begins.
There we go. Glad your dodges work. Ah, I meant to do judgment. God damn it. It's fine. Is that a big Blue Eyes White Dragon over here? Yeah, that's a big Blue Eyes White Dragon card. Sneakers standard. Sure. I mean, it doesn't. I don't really like stealth, honestly. Like, that's a good trinket if you're trying to get somebody's stealth. Like, we've had it work in our favor before, but like when we wanted a grave robber to get stacks of stealth, but it's not the best. Yeah, this was not a great sluice, personally. We got 1 mastery point out. We did get a bunch of relics, which is good. Do nothing. Shelby always plays a Blue Eyes deck. She was a Yu-Gi-Oh streamer originally.
Of years gone to write, think.
Bate got the Jinx, which is okay. All right, there's all our relics. Here's our suspicious strong box. Increases stacking for relics, charred books, silver spoons, war medals by 24 per stack. Essentially, this allows us to just take like as many relics as we want,
Each
or baubles, I
improvement,
should say.
a new variable.
So a
in the
pretty powerful
equation
item.
of
By
your
20,
fate.
like increasing the stacking by 24 is pretty wild. So like, see, like we can get up to some pretty gnarly stacks there. Wish it did that for relics. Oh wait, does it? Oh wait, it does? Oh, it does. Holy shit.
Spend what you can. or
Wow, that's
wealth
really
no
good.
longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Don't know why it's not stacking it, but hell yeah. That saved us. That's gonna save us a bunch of space. And a box. You get a box.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness? Mud and rain, resignation and death. This land is truly barren.
This land is truly barren. Do we try for the general? Do we like swap out? Who would we swap out? I mean, probably the Jester. Should get rid of our stress healing. But then we could do some pretty good damage with him. Every time, all the stress healing, yeah, you need, right? Yeah.
A glint in the shadows. The hunter is here. A sound investment in roads yet untraveled.
It's gonna really boost our positive chances. Our lowered ones are pretty high though, unfortunately. But I think we do this.
He has no past, no
Protectorate.
future, no mercy.
Go on her. Okay, name. Thanks for hanging out.
Listen, practice.
Okay, so what we're gonna do for the bounty hunter here. Yeah, we can do come hither, mark for death, sure. Finish him. Uppercuts, that's fine. And then we'll switch out this for that. So we have back row damage on everybody, has the ability to hit the back row of something. Ugh, excuse me, sorry. Everybody's got some stuff going on here. We have throwables. In fact, we have a lot of throwables. So that's good. And then Mastery Trainer, we will go ahead and upgrade. Like, I don't have any primary. The only healing I have right now is Divine Comfort. I might want to think about switching that off. Because I will probably need somebody who can heal like effectively. Toe to toe and I'm probably gonna take Divine Grace just so we have a heal that's got a higher threshold than that. We're gonna go for the general. We're gonna wanna make sure. Yeah, toe upgrade. Yeah, toe to toe is a very good thing to upgrade early on.
Rewards only. Resignation.
So trench run, which means we have pretty limited options here. Probably gonna go left and see if we can snag this item, and then we'll cross over. We'll see what the just trying to get some loot right now. Loathing isn't a big deal. We'll have a fight in the way. So
problem, is it not?
An Oasis. Oasis is good. If we can get a good proc for it. Didn't get. I mean, it's good for relationships. So, who's got like the lowest ones right now? I think Sarmenti, right? Yeah, which I can't pick. So, good job, Bounty Hunter. Drink all the fucking water. Oh, we didn't get any. I mean, we did get one mineral spring water from that, which is good. Better than none. Anything good? Yeah, nothing terrible.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Pope Onich, how's it going?
Hello,
Thank you very much for
hello.
the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. All right, got a mastery point out of this. That's good. And then we gotta figure out. We can figure out where we want to go from there.
To reflect, remember, and reconcile.
And reconcile. Look. All right, game. Come on with the shuffles, bro. Just been brutal with them recently. I don't want to waste throwables here, but I also don't want to fucking die, so I need to get speed down so I can get my team shuffled. Good resist, thank you. Like, this wouldn't have been nearly as bad had the Jester been on our team still, but of course, I don't have the fucking Jester on our team right now. So I don't really have any way of decently shuffling this team. And we're doing the lowest end damage I could possibly do. It's just great. Come on, game. All right. Well, at least my Occultist is just tanking everything. Crit. No stress heal, though. Bounty hunter doing what he does best and murdering things. All right.
Elementary.
Okay. Well, my cult is feeling a little rough right now, but alive. That was a rough shuffle.
The past is gone. Let it die.
All right.
We must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
I have accidentally picked the bounty hunter a few times on that, which is super fun when it happens, and you're like, well, there goes my mastery point because this guy's a dick. And he's like, no, I'm too good for that.
A simple choice. At least it should
Wouldn't
be.
normally go for this, but we need the road heals, and I don't want to take another fight immediately right now before we go to the Lair, so let's let him heal up a little bit. Not exactly game breaking. Yeah, it's just a weird. I mean, it's whatever. It's a little subtle thing.
When the cult
Relationships
came,
not happening.
no orders were shouted. No swords were drawn. There was only
I don't mind it. I just wish they were a bit,
horror
maybe a bit more obvious about what it
and
would
the
not do.
catatonic lethargy that
But I get the
follows.
feeling those shrines are probably gonna change it. Are you fucking kidding me? It's not as bad of a shuffle, but like, what are the chances of getting the same one twice in a row? It's just dumb. Fucking warlock, man. Or just him just burning himself. Okay. Good hit.
Straightforward and effective.
Poor Occultist, man. He's been forced into, like, eating way too much damage. Alright. Ugh.
must be strong enough to shoulder more than your share of the burden.
Mixed quirk. Well, let's see. Okay.
An inkling
That's
of
fine.
Potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
Tough is good. Bleed res is also fine and dandy. All right, now we're off to the Lair, which I'm hoping we can do. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Within every keep, a general and his
A lot of damage and a lot of taunt.
guard.
Okay, well, focus fire back there does nothing. So, not a big deal.
Steady yourself.
Ugh. These guys have like a weirdly high crit rate. It's just a lot of damage, like it's like 7 to 11 damage every time. It's just a lot. Plus they get their increased like DBR, which can just be gnarly. I'm gonna get Consecration of Light on the Occultist. And we'll just chip away here at the Bounty Hunter because he can't really do much otherwise. Yeah, the drum effects are really cool. The drummer is one of the coolest characters in the game, enemy-wise, design-wise. But he annoys the shit out of me. I hate him at the same time because he just goes so often and just disrupts so many things. They just shit like that. It gets a crit. Like, that. Why does that attack even do damage, bro? Whatever, he's gone. Yeah, they're both gonna go for the Occultist because they can hit. The fact that they can hit rank 3 has always kind of weirded me out. Like, I feel like there should be front row damage dealers only, but that's also just me being upset that they're now hitting rank 3. No dodge, because why would you? Take my flashlight! More flashlight!
A petty hindrance.
Not bad. Hopefully not another drummer. Just like a knight or something. Yeah, this is fine. Bishop can do a decent amount of damage, but not that crazy. We can probably just pull him. And he'll be out of position now. Whoa, game didn't like that. She has Braggart? Didn't know that. Guard. Yeah. Oh, he has head in the sand? Eesh.
An opportunity.
That's not particularly good.
Squandered.
Tactical Thinker is very good, though. That's fine, I guess. Hopefully he just dies. Nope. Good miss, though. Alright, low stress, which is good for this fight. Hail Drought, Unwavering Standard, Reverberating Redoubt is good. This is all good. This is a good general. Let's hope we can actually do this fight. And not die horrifically like we have already against the boss today.
He is tortured by failures both real and imagined.
Alright, we're gonna start off with just getting damage into him.
Conclusion. Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Okay. Blind is a bit scary here for her.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Alright. That's fine. You get Consecration of Fortitude on her. And then they'll both be able to eat that damage pretty effectively, hopefully. So. Iron Swan. Just because she's got blind, so I don't really trust that she's going to be able to hit. Though shit, yeah, well, whatever the case is. Let's go ahead, let's throw Divine Comfort down. Dodged it, and 12 damage, not bad. Not bad. No, his block token went away, so that obviously wasn't as good for us, but that's fine. Too bad we didn't get a crit there. That would have been a nice crit.
The slow suffering begins.
All right, who's hitting the back rows? Does he have anything? He has something he can throw. She has something she can throw. Okay, so. Should have dodged that. You chose not to. You made that choice. We don't need to do anything here, so. Yeah, I got some chunky damage in here. Lots of crits. That 20% crit rate on that move is just doing the work. Dun, 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 dun. Paste flashlight. She's doing real helpful stuff here. All right, cooldown's 5 because of Seraph. Right, I forget she's Seraph. I was like, why is the cooldown so fucking long on these? Yeah, she is Seraph. I was really hoping that'd be enough to... taking down the growth on one person at least is good enough. Fortunately, though, Bounty Hunter is now... no, not strangled, sorry. I thought that was the other attack. I was like, ah, shit, strangled. But he's not, so... Vestal here. We'll see. Okay, we're good. Never punished. Yeah. A lot of stress, though, unfortunately, but that's kind of how this fight goes.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary. The loathing festers.
Okay. That's a pretty good general. Now we just have to hope we don't die from stress.
Lost and desperate, they need your help.
Because we don't really have any way to reduce stress. I might want to put Raucous Revelry on just as, like, a way to tip the scales down in our favor. Really wish he couldn't do Song of Shadows, like, first move. Because the fact that he's so fast is, like, just kind of makes it like, oh, okay. He gets to do that move. It's like, okay. But we can remove his stealth, so it's not really a big problem. So he won't do his attack if he's not stealth. He'll just keep stealthing.
One less obstacle in our path.
Love the particle effects there. So cool. Alright. Just gotta survive.
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Not great on relationships. I mean, I guess we're not terrible either, besides the jesters. He's pretty rough. God damn it. Come on, game. Stop just throwing random relationship rocks at me. Doesn't help nobody. We'll take that, I guess. We can at least get rid of stress on somebody. We have a lot of whiskey, so we should be able to, as long as we don't have a meltdown, depending on what we get here. We should be okay. My concern is going to be that ability. Yeah. That's gonna very quickly cause us problems.
The slow suffering begins.
Crit. I gotta use that on herself, which is kind of unfortunate, but get Divine Comfort going. God, why does, like, it's like, oh, they get a 3 heal. It feels so much more significant than my heal. Hey, Retning, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. It's because they have less health, right? So, like, the healing feels more significant on them. God, I fucking head in the sand twice, bro. Yeah. Let's go with this. And it stealthed itself. Great. Great. It's okay. Everything's okay. This negates so much damage with that shit. I feel like my regen does absolutely nothing in comparison. Okay, one out of the way. Stop doing that. Stop having horror. You're fine. Everything's okay. There you go.
A petty hindrance.
But what if we wanted horror? No. You don't get what you want. You get what I give you. Yeah, Illuminate doing so much work for us right now. Boom! Double crit. I mean, at least Readout's working. Flashlight. Turn the light on so we can hit our target. Same as dating, gotcha. Oh my god, that's brutal.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Misstep. We're not really playing Misstep. No. It's an okay trinket. Like, it worked last time for us. I say it worked last time for us. It was good for us last time, but
The loathing of
this team does not really have a dedicated tank. I mean, Hellion can kind of tank, so, but we don't want to dealing 50% less damage. So, not going to happen, my friends.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
Okay, got some mastery points. Stagecoach equipment. Happy birthday. It said been out for a year. Wow.
Your
Wow.
coach must be maintained if it is to
Yeah, I
carry
still got my
you
ass
must
kicked
go.
yesterday by ONS. I got really sloppy towards, like, the last hour I was doing that fight. I couldn't even get Ornstein down at all. But then I found out that Smough is weak to lightning, and every hit I was doing to him was doing like 200 damage, but I just couldn't seem to focus him down with Ornstein whacking me. So that was fun. Got our Jester back, our our good friendly jester. About Sunbro, I don't know. I really don't want to do summons. I just like I know it's probably not as bad as the first one, but that really ruined like that experience for me. It's like that just took the whole fight away. This felt kind of weird.
Conventional fare, but fair
Like I can do like it's a fight that I know I can do because I've gotten to the point where I've almost beaten it a few times. It's just, I mean, it's like anything. It's just a slog. You're just gonna drink a shit ton of whiskey. Prefer to keep my hands busy whilst praying. Oh, doing what though?
Learn what can be taught.
5 mastery
and you may
points.
stand
Oh
just
my
a little
god.
taller at the end.
Don't repeat it. Honestly, I kind of want judgment. I don't know. Maybe mantra. I mean, mantra is like built around the whole thing, right? Let's get our chonky heal going. That's the whole point of Seraph. Like, if I'm not using mantra, like, what else? Let's go ahead and get Divine Comfort going too. Ultimate healing build. Fuck them bosses as hard as possible. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, totally. I get, like, there's nothing wrong with using the summons. It's just like, I just want to beat it without using them. I know I can. I just have to probably not be drinking while playing the game. It's probably a good starting point.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land.
Oh, we're not moving back and forth, are we?
Undone.
That's fine. We can still use razors and that. It doesn't really make a difference. I kind of probably shouldn't have upgraded both of them. But I can take off Blinding Shadows then, because we're going to be... Okay, I need to think about positioning here. No Anamnesis, Abyssal Artillery, and... This is weird. I mean, you're still able to stab from this position, so that's really all that's going to be your primary damage dealer. And then Curses, which Peculiar Pods will help with. I'm so bad at this game. Wipes tears. I'm very bad at this game. Okay, we just got absolutely wiped earlier, so... Anything you should switch to spirits? Yeah. I don't even know what boss trophy you got, and I literally just watched it. Need to get coffee going. Yeah, it's the one that locks us in place. Which I also didn't really think about, because I probably wouldn't have upgraded Razor's Wit. I probably would have switched to something else, but, like, it does give us dodge, so, like, it's still good to use. Still good to have. We can use both of them from that positioning. Yeah, this is all fine. Okay. Let's take a look at the Provisioner. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Okay. We got some good items here. We're definitely going to take Trinket Organizer. Because Trinket Organizer is goated. I don't think we need both Leaf Suspension and Tea Service, though it does help with relationships.
Your academic instincts serve you well.
We're at the inn that gives us a lot of stagecoach items, which is why we have so many. Wind Chime is also a decent option. Has everybody eaten? Take a look here. Ooh, okay. I do stress healing. Stress healing is a thing. We're gonna switch these two abilities. Can use all from position 2. Can use all from position 3. Yeah, okay. We're gonna swap those two. Did everybody eat? Eaten. Okay. Okay, Greater Cleansing Sensor is pretty damn good. So is Greater Anchoring Charm, though we don't really need the Anchoring Charm because of the fact that we just don't need it.
Such power in such a little thing.
Taking it for the stun resist. Don't really care for the move resist, but the stun resist. All right, where are we going? We're not really going to be using this very much, if at all. Additional bleed received sucks, and also, like, we're not using bleed skills. So we could turn him into a bleed jester. We've already kind of invested in him not being a bleed jester. So I say we go for the fetter.
The farms and fields of our kingdom.
What's the Vestal's weakness? She's slow. She's slow as hell. She has a base speed of like 2 or whatever the case is, so a lot of her abilities, like, you want her to go earlier, right? Like, her consecrations, like, if you get them off at the beginning of a round, you then get an extra round of them going off. So the fact that she's so slow is definitely kind of works against her skill set. So speed is definitely one of her biggest things. She has no combo interaction whatsoever, so if you're building a team that's based around combo, like, she gets nothing from it. Other than that, I would say her damage is okay, but not great. She needs a lot of setup to make the best of things. So, like, Mace Bash and Judgment both require her to get conviction tokens. They're really powerful when they work, but you need to kind of... her playstyle is a lot of, like, waiting, a lot of, like, doing other things, and then hoping that you can get, like, that big hit off. If you try to rush with her, she kind of doesn't work as well. So she's definitely more of a patient game kind of thing. My mustache is very itchy right now for some reason. Oh, I did not check relationships, so that was lucky. Okay. We're not using either of those, but that's okay.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
We're gonna have a lot of fights in this region because of the modifier. We don't need to take on the baby, so realistically, we're just gonna kind of go whichever way people want to go. So this is just a swap. Doesn't do anything for our stress. Net 0. Like, if there's anything good on here, I mean, Creature Den is valid option.
Through them, and so they must fall.
We will take the fights, though. I have to learn and memorize what she can do from what position. Because all of her abilities are AoE depending on where she's at. So if she's in position 1, she's going to hit position 1 and 2. She can also disease in position 1. First came out, so my account has no candles and I just die. It's definitely a grind to get candles, Acura. And the game is a lot more enjoyable when it's fully unlocked. I would just recommend going through the first, like, major region, like after the valley, and then just quitting at the inn, because you get to keep your candles if you quit at the inn, and just kind of stalking up on them. Unlock the heroes, and then start unlocking items. The more combat items you have, the better and trinkets, the better your runs are going to feel, just because you're going to have more things that you can do and enjoy. And unlocking all the heroes just makes things feel a lot better. And of course you resisted that. What's your resist? 40% on that? Yikes. Yeah, she's one of the most annoying enemies in the game.
Steady yourself.
All right.
The slow suffering begins.
I didn't swap these two. I need to swap them. Get her out of here. Get out of here. Wow, everybody is rolling for the lowest end damage that they can. This guy isn't even buffed and he's doing his, like, doing big hits. Yeah, because right now I can't stress heal because my jester's in the wrong spot. Good miss. Feeding time. I am hungry, actually. I feel like they've updated that animation recently. Go for this blind sticks, because it's gonna hurt. Oh. Meatball! Nope. Yeah, a lot of stress on our team right now, because I did not put my characters in the right spot. That's a big fat blight he landed on us. Big chonky blight.
The past is gone. Let it die.
Okay. We're not using Rotten Tomato. I mean, those are both like rare trinkets, and we're not going to use either of them. I mean, we have Trinket Organizer, that's why we got them. I shouldn't be surprised.
The loathing
Right, swap.
whispers.
Hey, now I can stress heal. Oh. Hopefully this isn't a terrible fight. It's probably like double lady fight. It's the exact same fight. And they're sturdy this time. And the lady gets to go first. Wait. There we go. Get her out of here. Thankfully, the goat is fairly ineffective in the sense that he can't move my team around. But I do have to kill her before she gets the ability to, you know, heal herself and then give herself regen, which is going to be super fucking annoying. There we go. Goodbye.
Let us hope to finish this.
That's a good stress heal. There we go. There we go. Those are the hits I'm looking for. Thank you, Bate. I don't have any way to remove corpses, so good disease resist, but we're definitely gonna need that stress heal. Probably gonna go ahead and eat a corpse. Nope, painful breath again. Odd. Did we get a disease there? No, we got a disease resist though. All right, there. Now we can remove the corpses. Might try to wait for the Vestal. Okay. Just get him down the death's door. And then I'm just gonna... No. I could potentially get a really good heal, but it's not worth it for the 2 stress I'd have to take for passing.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Like, I wouldn't be... If I'd been able to move back... No, even then it wouldn't have worked because it would have moved the concentration off of her, so... We were SOL there. as far as getting that big heal, that concentration heal. Right now it's upgraded, so it's 50% heal with no threshold. Now it does remove the consecration, but like for a heal that big, like yeah.
They revel in debauchery, debasing themselves in
Sorry,
the
we're
face
taking
of
the fight.
end.
Fuck your relationships. I'm taking fights. Who cares about you? Not me. Hey, Cos, how's it going? Welcome on in. Alright, now we can heal stress. Do.
Well done.
Oh, 24 crit. Still didn't... These guys are pretty beefy. Pretty chonky. Big chonky boys. Alright, that should be enough, though. Don't. Okay. Alright. Crit Thor. I mean, if it's gonna do a crit 42 heal, I'd rather it do it there than... like... than after I've done all the work to kill it. We should probably blind that guy, though. A little bit of a weird spot at the moment. I think she has some weirdness to her, but she is brand new. I think a lot of it boils down to needing to figure out where she fits properly. I think with a lot of new things that get added, it takes a couple weeks before you can kind of figure out where she fits and everything. It's really odd. I like that she has no combo interaction. I think it's nice to have a hero that doesn't have it. She has her own, she has like her own self combo interaction. Like the combo is on her with conviction, right? So like instead of it being external to her, she self-generates it. Get the heal here. As he can only create combo? No, he has a finale. Finale interacts with combo. Oh well.
A master stroke.
The thing I never use. It's a good ability. It just takes some setup. It's when you can make it work, it works really, really well. It's a really satisfying ability, but it does take a little bit of setup. Yeah, she is the only hero that has zero combo interaction. So people would like to joke that the Grey Robber has zero combo interaction because it feels like it never procs, but no, she does. So
The loathing festers.
the loathing festers. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that she has no combo interaction, or like I said, I like to think that her conviction is like her combo is built into her kit. So it's internal to her, not external to the enemies.
Facing oblivion. These folk have kept their honor.
We're just screwing all of our relationships in the name of loot right now. That's probably gonna fill us up. No? Close though. We really don't want to. We really won't bleed if we go somewhere that has bleed right now. Really well running with pure damage, but zero synergy with dot play. You mean with like her ability to deal dot? Or like that she just doesn't synergize with other heroes that deal dot?
We must keep moving.
I wish that on her judgment ability... Hey, buddy. So, of other heroes dot. Mainly come back to the combo thing, right?
A shambling horror.
I don't know what synergies she would need to have, right? I mean, she applies her own dots. She works well with, like, the runaway for backdraft plays. But I wish that her judgment, I wish the burn and the damage modifier were swapped. I wish that she burned at 2 and dealt the 100% damage at 3. Oh, hi, Shambush. The torch is low. Brat is a gambler. With this chant, we summon the Shambler. At least we don't have to worry about getting shuffled with this team. So, that's good. Double crit! Oh, goody! I love that for us.
Cooperation is the key.
Good miss. I wish you had missed it, didn't summon, but that'd be asking for too much. Stop ourselves from getting too low there. Miss. Thank you. Took a little nerf. It hasn't had a nerf that I know of. Can you die, please? Please die. No, it hasn't. Nothing that I know of has nerfed it. All right, we're getting crits. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, well, yeah, that's unfortunate. I need to look at her abilities. Bro, leave him alone. Leave my boy alone. Probably should have killed the other one, honestly. Yep. Oh, well.
Dragged back from the brink. Fight through the fatigue.
Fight through the fatigue. No blind? Fuck you. Better get something good for this. Better give me something good, Mr. Shambler.
Obstacle in our path.
I'm gonna get Hierarchy of Sights. I'm calling it. Or the Eyes of the Void. Fuck that trinket. Eyes of the Void is a good trinket, said nobody ever. No, we should take that. That's better than bleed right now on her. The impossible to use trinket. You might get it to proc one time ever. Yeah, if I had a way of managing stress at 5. Every time I see Clapperclaw, I have to stick to the Jabberjaw theme song. Wild Tea or something to get that up my head. Oh my god, thank you. Yay. Good stress heal. Yay. Right into another fight. Yay. Everybody wants to leave. That works. Yay. They're like, bro, we just fought that fucking thing. You want us to do another fight? Like, nah, you're good.
Perhaps you're finding your courage at last.
I ain't finding shit. Thank you for the -4 pip. I don't even know what proc that. -4? Yeah! Woo!
Tended by toothy fiends.
Thanks. Oh, double dinner cart. Yeah. This is fair. This is nice. I like this for us. I mean, if you do this fight right, you can kind of make it into like a bit of a joke, but like honestly, as long as you just kind of keep them both alive and don't kill one immediately, like it's not that bad. Because like their abilities aren't that damaging when they don't get souped up, but
Suffering begins.
like, I mean, they're doing damage, you know, a little bit of bleed and burn and all that fun stuff. Nothing that, or a little bit of bleed. Nothing that Divine Comfort won't help us with. We'll just trickle their damage down. Get some stress reduction while we're here.
Small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Hey, leave my poor fucking occultist alone. That pustule udder on the side of these things, they did anyway. Look, they made the goats poop, right? Like the goats poop. You think that this udder is the udder is the least of my worries. Yeah, I don't really care if we win this fight or not. It's just a matter of like trying to use this as a way to reduce stress as much as possible.
Large.
Which we've done pretty well. I mean, we're all under threshold besides the one now. All in all, not bad. Not a bad recovery fight.
What matters most is we reach the mountain. Alive, if possible.
It jiggles and inflates like a stress ball. It's not right. There's a lot of things that aren't right in this game. Sorry. Thought I heard something. I don't like taking the stealth. I hate taking stealth, man. Especially if we... Yeah, I don't know. Just like... Depending on the turn order... Oh, this is just... The mashes in this region are some of the worst that the game can offer you. Like, double dinner cart, double lady... Like, thankfully, we're not going to get shuffled at all, so it's not really that big a deal, but if we didn't have the appropriate trophy on, this can just be, like, an obnoxiously annoying team to deal with. Player stuff is not necessary. Well, too bad. You gotta deal with it. It's part of the game, okay? Yeah, that regen ain't gonna be doing much back there, huh?
There is comfort in company.
Come on. What does your death sword resist? Low. The lady shutting their belly teeth in an attack's a nice touch, at least. It is an interesting little thing that they added.
Steady yourself.
Come on, double crit on the same attack? Bro, chill out. Okay, I need to give her a different, I need to switch out one of her moves. We've had that happen too many times now. If we have somebody stuck in the front rows, there's nothing we can do about it. I don't like her getting soft blocked like that.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
I mean, okay, sacrificial host is fine. How am I at stack limit for this? This is the thing I hate about baubles is like, why did it not do that? Why did it not take as many that it could? And also, they should just turn into the same thing. This whole having like multiple types of baubles is such a weird inventory management thing. I guess it's supposed to be like gems in the first game, like you get like citrines and stuff, but they're all worth the same thing. Like, at least in that game, you could be like, all right, do I take the onyx? Do I take the emeralds?
Oh, you messed up big time.
Hey, baby, so 1 year. Didn't I just sub, or am I losing it? I have no idea, but thanks for a year. How's it going? How's the streaming been for you? Been cool to see you streaming again. I haven't been able to catch too many of them, but I've been trying to lurk where I can. It's fun. I forgot how much I loved it. I'm glad you've been able to get back into it. All right, let's take a look at her moveset here. The problem is that the way consecrations work on her with the 5 cooldown. All right, let's take off consecration of fortitude. We'll just use light, and then we will give her. Man, I don't know. Kind of have to give her something else that she can use that's got no cooldown. Let's give her judgment. Let's eat something. How goes the run today? We already lost one.
Choice.
And now I'm
At least it should be.
just trying to get as far through one as I can today. But it's been fun. We took a dumb decision, as is par the usual for me. I fought something that I shouldn't fight.
The antiquarian wants what we have.
No, not an antiquarian
She
fight.
will not be denied.
I don't want to hurt her. Poor lady. This game, man. This game is not giving us any... It's not holding anything back. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What is happening with the crit rate today? We just crossed from an awesome trinket. I don't like any of her trinkets, really. I find them just not particularly fun to run. Like, they take slots from better trinkets. Alright, let's get everybody blinded. Everybody's blind now. You're fucking kidding me. The game is high right now. This is dumb. Since when? Okay, well there. Just misremembering. All right. Protect me! At least that wasn't a crit that time. Eat meatball. And die. They still update this game regularly, right? It's still in early access, but yeah, I mean, they still come out. They're still coming out with updates. There's still a lot of content that's not in the game yet. A lot of the end game stuff. It's due for release on March 8th, so still got some time left. Get healed.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
I mean, it's been out in early access since October of last year, but it had the official release isn't until May. So this has all still been early access stuff. Stop getting dodge, you annoying asshole. You weren't this strong in the first game. Go away. Back to the void which birthed you. Apparently she thinks she was birthed in the void. All right.
Feel the flame burning brightly
And
for all
we
the
didn't
world to
even
see.
get an antiquarian trinket, because why would we? That would be too easy. What do we have on the stagecoach? Do I care for this wind chime? It's a pretty good trinket or stagecoach item. Sure, why not? Can we take anything? Nope, okay. Gonna be a third one? Probably not for a while, hopefully. Maybe one day. I would assume that the studio will probably move on to a new IP after this.
That grows up from some nightmare pit.
There's gonna be a butt one, all right. Somebody will mod in all the butt stuff.
Sharpen your blades, that we may properly excise our portion.
Yay, butt stuff. Buttspot's been on a fucking roll today, man. Look at the doggies. Good thing they all have to die. Yep. That's definitely a moment that needs to be air horned. They already got garter belt. The butts are coming. Valid. Good. There's rabies. Goodbye, doggies. They're probably just gonna kill me. No, my luck. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, okay. Oregon is hit through both their dodge. I mean, finally, that's something that happens to me and not them. So that's cool. Da-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Didn't get the blind there, but at least we hit him. Goodbye, BB. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, good job. Hitting through all that dodge. Love to see it. Illumination would have been a good call here, but I didn't think that far ahead because I'm an idiot. All right. Divine comfort. Everybody feel a little better about yourself. Because the divine said so.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
The coin flips have been in our favor so far. That's good. Hey, Soul, how's it going? Welcome on in. How you doing? All right. I'm saving that meatball. Spooters. Not the spooters. The story for Vestal, my game? What'd you think about it? At least these guys don't generate more dodge. They just, once you remove it, it's gone. A dodge token spooter spawn though. Yeah, gotta love it. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Good job.
Easily dispatched. Steady yourself.
Meme not canon. Oh, it's canon. It's canon from the first game. That's why it came. Her comic strip was what happened in Shrine 2, I think it is. That's like what her whole comic is about from the first game. Each of the heroes have a comic, right? So yeah, that's the whole thing. That's where it started from.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
All right. That wasn't so bad. That could have been a lot worse. Chitinous appendage. I'll take it. I will take that chitinous appendage. I don't know why the inn wants it, but they want it. Do we have space for stuff? Not much. Don't need the ichor, the ichor. I would probably take this over Stew, because honestly, Stew has not generated anything for us. I find it really hard to get items that generate because I'm at full inventory so often. And since it doesn't like force it into my inventory like it does candles, it's kind of like, Stew Pot's kind of a meh for me. Yeah, we're not going to the baby fight. I've already lost to one extraneous boss today. I don't need to do a second one. Though we have a team that could like pretty much wipe the floor of the baby, but we'll let the baby live. Let it do its horrific things here. The run's going today. We lost the Leviathan earlier. As a Leviathan, I shouldn't have taken, but I did it for the memes, and then we died. We died for the memes, as is part of the usual.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
That's pretty good. But this run's going okay, I think, so far. Nothing crazy. We'll take the fight. Thrown for content? Yeah, pretty valid of me, right? We'll leave. We got another fight. We'll take it. We're making good time. Sit and read with me? Yeah, sure. Is it your smut, Junior? It's always your smut. Oh, we rolled oh god, I didn't even notice. We rolled Breacher off. Ah. Oh well. She's been doing fine about it, but...
No satisfaction.
Nah. Take the relationships. That's a shame. Didn't really have any way to stop that from happening, honestly, so didn't find a hospital to lock it in. Alright. Take a look at our combat items here. Come on, game. Figure out your menuing. You're fine. Okay, we don't need anything that's gonna... Nothing of blight is gonna be useful for us. Yeah, it's fine. Ugh. Cardinal. Okay. I don't really see cardinals in this this fight very often.
They falter, so press your advance. Lethality writ large.
I think we just did that hitless. I'll have to take a look at the clip, but I don't think we took a single hit in that fight. That was pretty good. Not gonna take snap judgment. Yeah. Absolutely fucking wrecked. Absolutely wrecked him there. I don't know. That might be my first time doing that one of those fights hitless. That's pretty funny. Yeah, that was clean. That was one of my cleanest cultist fights we've had.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Shadowborn. Interesting. Grease swine, so we should get 3 options here.
Rain, fire, and rot. Is there no
It's the only inn that you will
madness?
guaranteed to get 3 selections, so. Never really tried frontline cultist. Occultist? Yeah, he's pretty good. He can, you can get him with Aspirant, you can just get him doing some pretty gnarly stabbing damage. It's kind of crazy.
Spend what
144 relics
you
to
can, or
spend.
wealth no longer has meaning.
So
If indeed
I don't
it
really
ever
even have
did.
anything to spend it on. All right, what about negative quirks? Let's take a look here. Squeamish, boisterous, weak grip, and the yips. Don't really care about the yips so much. Boisterous is probably the one. Maybe weak grip, the one we want to try to get rid of. Less. Okay, well, all right. I didn't do nothing. Let's take a look at our... So where are we going? I mean, with all this bleed resist, we should probably try to take the shroud, right? It usually is, but like some of them just don't really do much. Like this is just an effect. Like you can only get rid of the one that's at the top, right? So when I take a look at them, like I'm not really dealing too much damage with her, so like her blind is not a huge deal. His crit rate is already very high, so 3% isn't massive. Boisterous is just a relationship thing, which is annoying but not detrimental. And Squeamish is just an interaction with certain items. I think this will stop. Yeah, so she can't do this because of Squeamish, so. Thought it's random? No. So when you use Skulty or you use Meditative Totem, you will always roll off the one that's closest to the arrow. So if like if I use Skulty and it rolled off a negative and a positive, it would take Pillager Slayer and Squeamish. Healing Ways. Let's take a look. I didn't even take a look at what the routes had.
To carry you where you must go.
Healing Ways, Field Hospital location. That's probably the best route, actually. Thank you for pointing that out. We've already done a tangle, but let's get that
Mud and
going.
rain, resignation and death. This land is truly barren.
How are we doing on food? Should be fine. So I don't think we have any chance for negative relationships right now. 5% chance on that one. Who was that? Who has the 5% chance? Falca and Sarmenti. No, you can't use that. No pipe weed to be had. Can they use this?
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
There we go. That gets them out of that range, so they should be positive now. What did you get from that? Resilient. It's pretty good. Well, these two are just going to, I thought Squeamish might pop there, so. I probably should have saved that, actually, thinking about it. But oh well. Final fight does have a lot of stuns in it, but we'll be okay. Don't really care about any of these trinkets. Don't really care about burn salve. Try to save the blight stuff. We'll save the restorative herbs for if we make it to the mountain. All right,
The
master
means
trainer.
of mastery.
Damage. Damblage. His damage is already pretty good. I kind of want to switch her back to Fortitude. It sucks because we just end up with situations where... But, like, her being able to do both convictions is good for our ability to heal consecrations. So I'll just risk the fact that we might end up with some times where we get slightly soft-locked. It's fine. Alright. Let's go. I wish I could just, like, speed click these. Double hospital. Well,
Resignation.
the game said you get lots of hospitals, but they're all gonna be at the beginning, which is fine. We have the money to deal with it, right? Yeah, 117, so we should be fine. Go to the one on the right, it gives us more options. Makes sense, you know, this battlefield would have a hospital kind of like towards the edge of the battlefield, not in the center. Canonically accurate. I'd never noticed this gravestone before. It's an interesting, like, take on the Iron Crown.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
We have memories on these guys, right?
We need not be defined by our shortcomings.
Oh. You got space now.
You will fight.
So that others may flee. Zombies!
The slow suffering begins.
Wow, we rolled literally the lowest end on that hit. That sucks. Wow, we rolled low end on both those hits.
Finish this quickly. A petty hindrance.
Said, we really want you to be stressed, bud. Let's remove that horror.
Pulse slows. Sanity returns.
My first time hitting that button this whole run. Big stretch.
The one pleasant in the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
I'm fucking hungry. I need to eat something. All I've had is a croissant and a coffee today. We're doing this for 5 hours almost. And Schlebby is going to be streaming later today doing some either comms or a relay. I can't remember for HK6Y. Take these fights. Let's go. Hey, it's our friend, the Bullseye Barrett, who also has Unyielding on both of these guys. That's super cool. Let's blind him, because that's annoying. And then we'll blind this guy, because he's also annoying. And they'll both be blind, and everything will be okay. Chosen target can't be blinded, so... It's weird that that, like, is an arrow. Okay. Take the additional damage from the combo there. And we'll pull this guy forward, because he's a bit less effective from there, except that didn't work, so okay. What's your move resist, big boy? 20%. Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, he just wants to pew pew. Whoa, itchy nose. Wee.
This is no time to falter.
Ow. That was a significant amount of damage. Good miss though. Glad that happened. All right.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity. The slow suffering begins.
Everything's okay. See? Everything's fine. Absolutely fine. The amount of healing you can do with Vestal is a little bit wonky. It's pretty crazy. That went from 0 to 100 real quick, quite literally. I'll take that, but I'm not gonna take food box or ice box or whatever the fuck that is, because it's a really annoying trinket, stagecoach item, whatever.
The loathing whispers.
All right, what do we have? Fight, question mark, watchtower. What's her speed? Right now it's 3. Man, I actually am not getting the full value out of this. I mean, I guess it's applying the damage, just not getting the extra actions, but it's still pretty good. But slowing her down is always a good option. That's why Winded is actually good for her. The question mark is going to take us to a watchtower, which I don't really care to do. So we should go this way. Frenzied. Why are you guys in such a frenzy? Okay.
On to the next.
Bum, bum, bum. Do. Wow, that was a low end roll. Oof. Goodbye.
A lesson taught is
There
a
we go.
lesson learned. We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Not bad. Divine Comfort's doing a lot of work. I would really like to get Icon of Light, because then it can heal for 5, which is like 5 healing for 3 rounds across all 4 teammates is pretty broken. Pretty broken. I don't want these fucking candles. Go away. Sure, we'll leave. I don't really need more items. We got items for days. Got too many items. Fuck your items. We got an academic study, and then yeah, we can probably power through this region pretty quick. I don't think you get anything good from this one. Oh, okay, calm, that's fine. More resolute. But I want top to pulled pork too. That sounds pretty good. Pulled pork on a burger is always a good option. I'm fucking hungry though, so anything sounds good right now. I don't know what I'm gonna get. What have I not had in a while? Haven't had curry in a while. Haven't had sushi in a while. A burger is always good. Nachos. I don't really like nachos. I like nachos, but I wouldn't like order nachos. I'd just eat them if they were like around, you know. But I wouldn't like go out, especially like if I'm gonna order food and have it delivered. Nachos are always the kind of food that just shows up really soggy and is like, yeah. Take the cultist fight. Thought you'd make no. I don't have any food in the house. Well, we do actually have food in the house. Shall we just went shopping? So actually, I should probably just not order food and I should just eat the food that we have in the fucking house. Since we did go grocery shopping the other day, and that costs money.
Emptiness of the void.
The infinite emptiness of my butthole. All right, things I shouldn't say. Fry up some spam. I don't have any spam. I haven't eaten spam in a long time. Yeah, yes, ordering starches, yeah, generally a rough idea. Blood bond. Does that mean we're brothers now?
A master stroke. Let Divine Comfort go in, just help us trickle our health back up bit by bit. Get this guy out of the way. That should be him dead. Pull this guy forward. Potted meat fan? What do you mean by potted meat? Oh, like canned meat? Steady yourself.
I love that animation so much. Good hit. Ow. Get a consecration of fortitude. First of all, let's get her stress down. No, consecration of fortitude, and then we'll be able to give her a nice big heal at the end of this fight. I'm so hopeful.
Collaboration confers advantage.
This one's more of a threat. Plus, this will like potentially just remove them from the fight. It's round 4, so we should go ahead and use that heal now. Yeah, definitely should use that heal now. Get Mantra to just like remove anything bad that happened, and then that's the fight. It's pretty busted.
And effective.
Seraph is definitely going to get a look over, I think.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now. The loathing abates.
The loathing abates. Okay. More cultists. Cultists are actually probably easier to deal with than some of the other fights, but if we go center route, we do get another hospital, which could be useful for us, so let's just go there. We also get the stress off of Falca here. Maintain your calm. I can help. Oh, I bet you can, Junior.
These seasoned soldiers were deployed to a winding front, meant to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
Alright, now to another cultist fight. Do we have more cultist fights in this region? No, it's just unlucky.
Clergy of the spreading stain.
I mean, it's good for relationships, but like, also fucking cultist fight everywhere, bro. Do 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 do. No Herald, which is nice. Shuffle, which won't do anything to us because we're just that good. It would be pretty funny if Shuffle worked through the General's Trophy and ended up screwing you even more because of it. Wow, that was like the lowest end of that damage. Pretty sure. Feels like it. Did for a while, fun times. I don't remember it doing that, but it probably did at the beginning. I just didn't fight at the beginning, the first like couple weeks or months of the game. I did not like fighting the Jesus Christ. Could you guys roll like any damage that's actually decent? Hey, comrade, how's it going? Please, all I ask for is a little bit of damage. Just a little smidgen of damage. See, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Got the double check power there. Let's go in the middle of the game and doing some warframing today. All right, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. This skeever wall always freaks me out. Yeah, VIPs get to pick their own sound, so that's what Comrade wanted.
Collaboration
and so that's what Comrade got. More warframing? Hell yeah. Boop. I love the floating skull animation. So fucking good, man. Fucking dodge, bro. I have an ability that removes dodge. What am I doing? Removes dodge or removes their ability to gain dodge, right? No, just removes dodge. Okay, it's not a illumination or tracking shot. Y'all need to chill out with all this fucking dodge, okay? Should be round 5 next round, so we probably will have a round where we can't do anything with her. Which is gonna cause us some stress. We're really rolling low-end damage here. It's kind of crazy. Yep. That's fine. We knew it was gonna happen eventually. We'll just go ahead and heal the stress here. The length of the cooldowns and stuff just makes it so that she ends up with like 1 round where she can't do anything. Which isn't great, but we can work around it.
Fight through the fatigue.
It's really only issue on fights that last this long. God damn it. Survivability of these things can be really fucking annoying sometimes.
The slow suffering begins.
Well, okay. Thank God for what? Oh, for hope. Okay. I was like, we don't have Virtuoso, so what procced that, or what blocked it, but it was hopeful. Okay, so again, we end up with that twice in one go, which I don't think should be plausible. I'm guessing there was probably 1 more round before we could do another conviction or consecration, but don't care for idle thought. Take that, leave the rest. Hi, Schlebby. Oh, do you need me to get off?
No, it's segment 1, I'm 7.
Okay, do you know what time you're going on?
Hour and a half.
Okay. And do we need a hospital? Do we have money for a hospital? Do we care about a hospital? Yeah, I'll go to the hospital.
We must preserve what is best in us.
I don't know if I've heard that voice line before.
Destiny will not be denied.
This was all a mistake. Alright.
Your path lies through them.
Luck it, yeah. 7% crit stab is pretty damn good. We'll give them blind. That's good. Especially if it's like double Arbalist or something. Oh my god. Why is my microphone doing this? It does this every now and again. It just like starts sagging. It's like, okay. We got Shuffle again. Thankfully we didn't, you know, we... Just seems like it's the most common one to find is Shuffle, which is a bit annoying because it's like the most disruptive in my opinion. As far as a battle modifier. Just like we've gotten in the last like 3 fights. Just hasn't been a problem for us because of the General's Trophy, but definitely could be if it wanted to be. this is one of those fights where she's probably gonna have to pass a few times. Gonna keep doing damage to him whenever I can. Because getting rid of him will make our life a lot easier as far as just not being able to, not needing to focus fire stuff as much. Extraction, very nice. Oh, I did not mean to do that on her. Fuck. Well, there we go. That was a whoopsie.
The work continues.
Yeah, now we're definitely gonna be out of a turn. Oh well.
Cooperation is the key. Stupendous.
Junior's gonna be like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Just eat stress.
Straightforward and effective. Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
Boom, 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 boom. Order, not that that really matters. Relationships are looking okay. 2015, 12, 20, yeah. 12 seems to be the lowest so far, so.
His attention is unfocused, as though he is in two places at once.
Well, let's drop that, and we'll take that, and I will take the holy water. That'll be good for us when we go up against Mr. Exemplar. Anti-venom can also be good for us, but we have 2 already, so. Get a bunch of weed. Let's go. Yeah, we don't have much left. We have 2 fights and then the Exemplars, so.
Now, deathless and dreaming.
Hopefully this isn't like a difficult fight. God, drummers are really just going to be a problem for us. I hate the drummers so much. It's basically just like dealing with Altar of Obsession, but not. Just it's the free turns and the extra damage and stuff. It's just annoying. Penance off the bat, which is not a great thing to see.
Stroke.
You carry us. Yes. The cult is hard carrying. Damage output on this team is just can be just so wonky, man. It'd be great if he had another ability that wasn't just apply taunt at the beginning of every round. They really want them to hit the Vestal. Oh. Come on, game. The 50% death blow resist on these guys. I just, like, I don't remember these fights being as, like, obnoxious as they are now. I don't remember that death blow resist even being a thing until recently. That they added on these guys when the drummer's around, but definitely becomes a problem. Like, he could definitely bring him back, and, like, that would just make this fight. We're not going to win this fight. This is just a matter of just getting through the rounds.
Well done.
Jesus Christ, can you focus fire on anybody else on the team? Yep, there it is.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh, I didn't even see this guy when I was clicking because he's just frozen like this. Gotta love the freeze frame on this. That freeze frame has been here since the game launched. So in 5 rounds, I've managed to not kill any of them. Yeah. Weird how this team can like dominate so well in certain situations, but the drummer is like a hard counter to me. There we go. I just didn't like him.
Is a lesson learned.
Because that 50% death, like, I just can't counter the taunt. The force damage on this is just really negative for this kind of team. Just one singular taunt being spread, like damage spreading like that, just doesn't work for me. I need to be able to focus damage, otherwise this team just crumbles. So, drummer is a hard counter. Altar of Obsession would be brutal to deal with, but probably a little easier because at least I can move the altar and then focus fire that down fairly easily. But the drummer just being stuck at, like, rooting the team and then also giving death blow resist and just, yeah, we're leaving. I'm not doing an extra fight. We've got Exemplar coming up, so. All right, do we have another fight before Exemplar? I don't think so, right? No. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. That's going to be useful, and that's going to be useful. Got the holy water. Should probably put that on our fastest person, just so we can... And she's probably going to be the one eating most of the blights anyway. Alright. So thankfully we're not on Altar of Obsession on this, but... So Celiac, we know there's one more major release, one more major update, which is giving the driving update. I don't know exactly what that's going to consist of, besides the fact they've told us it's going to change a lot of the driving mechanics. They're going to be changing how road generation works, things that happen on the roads, traps are getting added, other things along those lines, which means I think we might be seeing a few more items. We know there's one more hero that's going to be added, but it won't be added until the 1.0 release. And we know that there's 2 more chapters. I don't think both of those chapters are coming until the 1.0 release. So we got 1 more hero, 2 more chapters, a mini boss. At least we know there are 2 more mini bosses coming. I don't know when they're going to get released, but we know one's the collector and one's a mystery one that we don't know of. We know we're getting pets as well. So we have a lot of things that are coming, but not that much that's coming before the 1.0 release. So, like, no, mini bosses. We have a collector coming, like roaming bosses. Fuck you, man. Really? He should not be able to get the stealth. Oh, and they didn't get the... Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with a summon at this point. Yeah. That's fucking dumb. I can't believe he can get stealth. It's so silly. There's no reason to focus anything onto the altar at this point. Good miss on the exaltation, though. Very lucky there. We actually kind of managed to make that work pretty well. Which character would you like to be added? I don't really know what's going to be added. I think a lot of people still speculate that it's going to be the Crusader. I really don't have a preference. I would love to see a brand new hero, like one that we haven't seen in the series yet, like the Runaway. I think would be a lot of fun. I don't know if that's likely to happen, though. If it's a returning hero, it would be kind of cool to see the Crusader come back, but I'm doubtful that that would happen.
This is no
Okay,
time
that's
to
fine.
fall.
Prelude back there does absolutely nothing for him.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
We want to keep that combo token on her
Lenity
because he cannot do the fall
small
on her.
will
So
drive back the darkness.
Flagellant because lore. Well, Flagellant's probably. I mean, he's kind of already in the game, right? So I doubt he's gonna come back. At least not in a full function. Be interesting to see if they tried to do that. Houndmaster would be pretty cool. I'd be cool with a Houndmaster. A bomb is best and should be next. I would like to see the Abomination as a mini boss or something. Raw damage hero would be cool. I think the Vestal kind of fixes the backline damage issue. She can do enough damage from the back rows that I don't really think it's that much of a problem.
Fight through the fatigue.
Gets to do instant prelude fall, which is great. But he died to read out,
Problems have their solutions.
so good job.
Even the big ones.
The
past is gone. Let it die.
God, can we just like not get the same trinkets over and over again? That'd be great. I think Shieldbreaker would be a really good DLC. Like I said, I'd love to see Shieldbreaker added with like a desert region. Well, we can't melt down, which is nice, so even if we get to 10 stress, we won't. I don't think so. I don't think you can melt down in the end. So. Not too shabby. Well, we'll see. I think it just heals stress, so.
The place is a little worse for wear.
Junior now has the
Failure
jinx.
nonetheless.
Yeah, just heal stress here. Needler's not particularly great, but nothing crazy. Alright. Anybody got relationships on the cusp? We have Falca and Junia. And Junia and Sarmenti. I'd pay for a Shieldbreaker DLC again, yeah. I would too. Bate and Junia. Everybody getting stoned. Alright, 45, 72, 72, 72, 60. Yeah, it's all like pretty high chances for relationships. So that's good. Go ahead and get these going. These two should be the speedy ones. Nobody has a disease that I know of. We'll keep that for now.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Can't afford anything good here. Really kind of crappy selection overall.
Learn what can be taught, that you may stand just a little taller at the end.
I'm very hungry, so I'm going to kind of rush through this. We'll either win or we won't, but we'll do something with it. I like Asagir showing up now. Yeah, right. Pretty good job, Asagir. I think we're fully mastered, right? So I'll just upgrade like Judgment on her and maybe Illumination. I don't know. Just Ministrations has some value on this fight, if I'm entirely honest, but I'm a little too hungry to care.
Leads beyond it.
I need food. So let's just power through this. Okay. Let's get the prediction up. We are going against Act 1, I think. Yeah, we're Act 1. Let's go ahead and start a prediction. And bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Go ahead and predict. Spend all your points. How many are gonna die? Let's go figure it out. You gabagool. What's the gabagool? I see breakthrough. Oh, yeah, breakthrough value, baby. Okay. Alright, let me know if you believe or not. Spend your points. Vote wisely. We'll probably die before we even get to the mountain. Or to the ziggurat, whatever they call it. The temple.
At last, the great ziggurat.
There you go. The great ziggurat.
Failure and regret.
Surely I will get my 3k points back when BB easy claps this boss clueless. Yeah. Surely you will. Okay, game. Don't stop me. I mean, we did a cardinal fight earlier. We no-hit it, right? So, like, gotta be fucking ready for this. Don't call me Shirley. All right, that's an old reference. Haven't heard that one in a while. Now I want to go watch Airplane. I'm glad she has no foot. Wow, the flesh, it warps. Why is it warping? Make it stop. I'll do a watch party. I'll find Airplane and we can watch it in Discord or something. Group watch it, butt. Yeah, everybody go watch a butt. Butt spot. Butt spot, stop. Don't do it. Don't do it, butt spot. That weakness is gonna kind of screw us. Oh!
Time to falter.
Yeah. A whopping 8 damage. Damn it. I need that blind to proc. This is not going to go as smoothly as our Cardinal fight did earlier. I'll tell you that much. Thirteen to 14 damage. 13 to 4 damage, sorry. There we go. Alright, that's one out of the way. Still gonna get a worship off, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Mistimed. Misdirected. Slow suffering begins.
Alright. Come on. Alright.
Anxiety
Ow.
foments insidious fears.
4 damage. 4 damage.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Boom. Stop sundering my steel. Not my steel.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other. Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Well, we got rid of that one. Let's go see if we can do another hitless Cardinal.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
This team is probably going to get pretty trounced by the locks, I'm going to be entirely honest. I really have not prepared for it. I don't have a good like mix of melee and ranged. I don't have stun resist. Okay, speed and daze. That could be interesting.
Hello.
Hey, Zenworn, thank you very much for the
Hello,
follow. I
hello,
appreciate it. Nice profile picture. Like that. All right.
Cooperation is the key.
5K candles riding on deathless clear, no pressure. I have no pressure at all. In fact, y'all are dumb enough to put your faith in me. That's on you. That's got nothing to do with me. It's almost worse that it missed, because if it hit, it would have procced a Death Store check. Yawning Void doesn't do anything, just adds some stress.
slow suffering begins.
Goodbye.
One less obstacle in our path.
Another hollow vessel. Hollow vessel, hollow vessel, hollow vessel, hollow vessel, hollow vessel.
A small foundation of trust.
Okay. Not
Unrelenting
bad.
application
Not in
of
bad
violence
shape, that's for sure.
Yields morbid gains.
Now we just have to hope we don't die a horrible, horrible death.
The loathing festers. The Nightmare Gate is revealed. Beyond, only infernal nihility.
Infernal
Continued
nihility.
existence.
It's my favorite kind of nihility, folks. The infernal kind.
Pity the great denier.
Locked out of range. And we have healing at the beginning, like at the front, which is a little tough to deal with. Alright, let's get her taunt up. Focus on the melee lock as much as we can. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get Divine Comfort going now, just because we're gonna be eating a lot of damage pretty early on. Got a good hit. Wow, 5 damage, really? Okay. That was, that's about as low as that gets. Yeah, there's the stun. Administrations has so much value here, and I did not take it. Should have, but I didn't. The double stun. Great. And denial of arms, so no range attacks the rest of this section, which is going to make things a little bit difficult for us. We can go ahead and get Encore going, though, which will get us at least out of the stun lock. And then I can get Fortitude going here. Jinx doing some good work there. What? She just was stunned. Where did her stun resist go? Where was the 40% stun resist? Oh, that's obnoxious, to say the least. I'm gonna pass here. Yeah, I have to kill the melee lock, otherwise we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. Steam keys? Oh yeah, Colbert, I sent them to everybody but you. I wasn't able to, for some reason I couldn't find your name on Steam or whatever. So please, on Twitch, can you just shoot me a DM on Twitch so that way I can send it to you? Thank you.
A small reprieve from this.
I was trying, like, your name just like wouldn't pop up on the list for some reason. I don't know why.
Steady yourself.
Don't stun her again. Where are the stun resists right now? Where's my 40% stun resist I'm supposed to get after this happens? Alright.
Well done.
Thank you. Weird, I didn't know that could proc a...
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Yeah, it just feels like it's happening, like, one turn. I'm on round 4, and I've had she's been stunned, like, 3 times. So, it just feels like it's just not proccing. But it's there, it's just only for 1 turn. That burn is gonna fuck us up. That burn is probably gonna be what kills us. Alright. Try to at least get the taunt on her. Fortunately, we're going before that, so that's good. Go ahead and encore here. Find Grace. Then we do Consecration here. Staggering the consecrations is going to be the best way for me to get the most value out of them. Fucking bullshit, man. Fuck you, game. The Jinx is helping us immensely right now. That one is almost dead. Fuck. Yeah, she got stunned. She got locked out because of the healing lock. That one's now dead. She resisted that stun. That's good. Denial of reach. I wish if the lock died, its denial would go away, but like, try to get the blind here. No, didn't get it.
Anxiety foments.
I just need, yeah, just shoot me a whisper on Steam. Oh, not on Steam. Not on Steam. On Twitch. I will just send you the key directly that way. I don't know why I keep saying on Steam. I don't. Yeah, you're fine. I won't send it via Steam. I'll send it via Twitch. Did miss. My brain is not working correctly. I haven't eaten him. Steam him a Twitch on Whisper. Yeah, that's it. Isn't Whisper actually like a thing?
A master stroke. Stumbling and stupid.
We're doing pretty well considering the fact that we've had so many stuns.
This is no time to falter.
If you have a regen up and then you get locked out of healing, will the regens not apply? I do in some streams, Celeste. Not right now, but I tend to do giveaways pretty often for Steam keys. We did one last time and Colbert won.
Learned.
Probably gonna have a meltdown or two, but we should be good now. I'm surprised we've made it this far, if I'm entirely honest. Give her a heal. She's getting more use now because we're actually got people who are like on death's door or low health. So Divine Grace is cleaning up that little extra slot of like not being able to do anything for a turn.
Fight through the fatigue.
Yeah, I think we're good at this point. I say as we're about to get a team wipe somehow. Yes, more of that. That's gonna be a meltdown. Come on, resolute. Nah, not that lucky. There we go. GG.
At last, the world's mind
Whew.
is free to remember a time before the cancerous corruption.
That went pretty well, all things considered.
The flame grows
Unshackling
stronger.
of the old brain. GG's. Oh, fucking bounty hunter taking my goddamn